So today we have 5 partner ball handling drills that you guys should be doing on a weekly basis. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly what these drills are, explain the rules, exactly how to implement them, and also why I like them so you guys can understand the reasoning behind those. So the first one that we're gonna get into is more so a warm-up that you guys can do at the beginning of your workouts, much more effective than your stationary ball handling and trying to just burn your arms out. So we're gonna create a circle. We can use a semicircle here. You guys can use cones, shoes, whatever you want. We are going to play tag. So one person is on offense here, other person is on defense. I just have to go around the semicircle and then I'm trying to tag them. Okay, let's check it out. So this is one of my favorite warm-ups that you guys can do. From a basketball standpoint, ball handling, from the physical quality aspect, you are not going to be always driving in a straight line. More times than not, you're going to be driving in a curved line. So we're training that ability while also training a lot of starting, stopping qualities. So from a physical standpoint, this is great. And then we're also training a little bit of that deceptiveness, getting the defender to believe you're going one way, trying to go the other way. So a lot of different qualities here in one drill. So the next one, I cannot go past the 3-point line. I can only go between the legs dribbles here. So he's going to go hands on his hips. Whenever I try to go, that's when the drill is live. So I can only go between the legs here to try to create space, shift them a little bit. So if you're playing defense, I can try to go here, shift them, and then boom, I have to go between the legs to go. He knows what I'm doing, so I'm trying to disguise what I'm trying to do a little bit more effectively. If you guys are very predictable here and he can pick up what you're gonna do, he's gonna be able to steal it, get in front of you, get a charge, something like that. So we're really working on our ability to be unpredictable. Let's check it out. So this is a great drill from both a defensive and an offensive standpoint. Obviously, defensively, we're working on being able to move our feet, but offensively, one of the most important qualities as a ball handler is your ability to be deceptive and unpredictable. If the defense knows exactly what you're gonna do every time, your timing is very predictable, you're doing the same exact moves every time, you become very easy to guard. So this is just working on our ability to be shifty, to be unpredictable, to try to throw off the defender's timing, and really go from a position of no advantage to creating an advantage and then trying to exploit that by getting to the rim and scoring as quick as you can. So next one, we're gonna go defense, hands on hips. He can only try to contest me once I actually get into a shot. So I'm off the dribble here. He can try to pressure me as much as he wants. This guy's also being able to work on his defense, which is fantastic. So I can only go jump shots whenever I want. I can pull it here, he can block it, or I can try to make a move and then drive and then get into a shot here. So if I can try to get him on a hezzy, we can give me a point. If he blocks it, he can get a point. Obviously, if I make the shot, I get a point. So we're working on our ability to dribble, create space, get our shot off, make shots off the dribble. So one of the missing links for a lot of people's ball handling is actually tying it into the game. A lot of people do stationary ball handling, do dribbling on air, but they don't tie it into the actual game. The whole point of dribbling in the first place is to get to a spot for a shot, for a pass, or into a layup. So here we're tying our ball handling into shots, into creation of space, and then being able to utilize that space effectively with defense. So now we have that accountability. If it's not working, if we're not being shifty, if we're not being unpredictable, we are going to get blocked and we're gonna have a tough time getting to a spot and creating shots and getting buckets. So this next one, you guys can really work on anything you want. Starts, you can work on stops, you can work on shot pickups. Everything's obviously off the dribble. We're just gonna go audio cue. So me and my partner are gonna call it for each other. So let's say we just wanna work on starts. Henry can dribble wherever he wants, off the dribble kind of freestyle. And then whenever I say go, he's getting into whatever action we want. That could be a jump shot, that could be a layup, could be a floater. He's just waiting for my go. And as soon as he hears it, he's trying to accelerate as fast as he possibly can. So we would just be doing this, just getting reps, taking turns, and just going like that. Go. Go. So we can also do this for stop. So whenever I say go, he accelerates. If I don't say anything, he's straight to the rim. If I say stop, he gets into a stop, into a shot. So this is a great drill if you guys don't want to compete the entire time. You guys can use this drill to make your training a little bit unpredictable. Also just train certain qualities, like I said, acceleration, deceleration, without the actual defender being there. And then you guys can go back and then tie it into actual live defense. So if you guys like these drills and you don't want to actually try to put together an entire program for yourself, we have a off-season transformation program that you guys can find down below. So next one, we're working on a whole bunch of different things, dealing with pressure, offhand, dealing with contact, all of that stuff. So Henry is going to start off the dribble. The goal is to not go past this NBA line. So if you guys have the line, cool. If you don't, maybe use the high school line. If you don't, maybe you just put cones. You guys get the point. You guys can figure it out. So he's off the dribble here. Whenever I go to try to hit him, it's live downhill from there. So I can try to push him, be physical with the ball, and he can try to swipe. So if I'm here, he can just swipe the ball and then get into a layup. So his goal is to try to evade me, get by me, drop his shoulder, swipe the ball, whatever he can do to try to get to the rim without getting push back here.
So this is a great way to train these qualities, like I mentioned, without having to worry about getting the ball stolen. If you are playing full defense with a fully live defender, it's tough to really focus on the arm swipe, dealing with contact, and kind of getting by somebody. But with the basketball, it makes it a little bit easier, a little bit more controlled setting, so we can make that focus those actual qualities as opposed to just playing one-on-one.